Hello again, everyone. Welcome to the HireMyVA Team and Business Building Podcast, where we help you to reclaim your freedom through hiring and thriving with virtual assistants without breaking the bank, without breaking your bank, which is the most important bank. And I'm Dave Braun, and I'm here with my partner and great friend, Larry Broughton, management, leadership extraordinaire person, all that good stuff.
Dave, I love you. I am so happy to be on here. And, I was thinking about when we got together last night, and our conversation is still blowing me away. So
I know.
We had a great conversation about perspective last night with a couple of buddies, folks. And, this is why I just love you. I love you. I'm glad that you're in my life.
Man.
Thank you.
We're just learning off each other. It's just awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well, let's help other folks learn, right?
Let's do it.
Okay. So question that came in, something we want to talk about is somebody said, I can't do this alone without anyone else to help or support me.
Yeah.
We agree with you on that.
Welcome to life.
We need help and support
too. I just mentioned that, right?
Yeah.
The way that, I'll just tell you, there's a group of 4 guys that Dave, you and a couple of our buddies get together, and we talk about life, and we talk about what's going on. We were built for community, people.
Yes.
And even in my advanced age, I'm learning every single day, right? And we're not meant to go through this alone, particularly the business arena. But before I kind of dive into what I want to say, I just want to remind folks, keep these questions coming in. I love to hear these questions, and it gets me thinking as well. So I'm being a little bit selfish right now. When people ask these questions, it makes me think, okay, now how would I handle that, right? Mm-hmm. And I take notes during this thing and remind myself, I need to go read that book or read that article. I need to engage a little bit more, right? So either in the comment section here, wherever you're finding this, watching this or listening to this, leave a comment there. If you're in the community already, go to the forum and ask questions. We answer them live. We do bonus live Q&As like this from time to time. You're welcome to join there. So you'll see an announcement on the Facebook page there. So ask these questions. But back to the question, Dave. Listen, you know me, there's probably no one who's more patriotic out there than me. I love America. I love this country. I love what we're stand for. But there's a problem. There's a lot of problems. We have our wars, right? But one of the problems is this, that it's a blessing and a curse that we've got this, I don't know, this ideal or this belief that we're a country of rugged individualists, that we have to do it alone, that we're going to go out there and just do everything by ourselves. And that there's romance novels and there are movies made about the lone wolf, right? But it's not real. It's a myth. I spent a bunch of years in the military, and even snipers have sniper buddies. Even divers have swim buddies, right? Everything, you're meant to go through life together as a community, right? And it's been that way since the dawn of time, right?
Yeah.
We're meant to have a partner, in our little group, we call them a Silas, right? Somebody who goes on the journey with you, right? And that's the big differentiator, Dave, in our HireMyVA program than any other VA program that I've seen out there. Is there a lot of books that you can hire on this or buy on this topic? There are a lot of programs, but no one pushes the community and like we do, or the Thrive module on this. But you're right, you can't do this alone. This is why we're here for you. So I'm glad, if you're in the recovery world, that they say that the first step to recovery is admitting that you've got a problem. Well, whoever wrote this question, you realize you got a problem. You can't do this by yourself. And you're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're right.
Like we said, we can't either. And one of the key things about the community is you just need to, I think you need to participate in that community as well. Because if nobody participates, then there is no community. You're only going to get out of it what you give into it. The more transparent, the more humbleness, the more honest questions and struggles that you share, as well as the great wins and awesome things, the more you're going to get out of it, because there'll be people that will answer your questions. They'll come alongside of you. They'll realize they're not alone. So you're not only going to help yourself, but you're helping other people as well. And that's what a community does.
It's so true. I got many mantras. I'm not a smart guy, and so I have to live by mantras and lessons, right? And I say that one of the things I often say is courage changes everything. When we have the courage to humble ourselves and admit that we don't know something, or that we admit I need this community, or the world shifts for you.
It does.
But it takes courage to go into the community or raise your hand. Because right now, a lot of these, it takes courage to do that. I was going to get sidetracked for a second. This morning, I belong to a veteran business forum online. And one of the veteran business owners went on today and he says, okay, brothers, I have to humble myself. I need work. My revenue is off X percent. And if anybody needs my services, I'm available.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting emotional even thinking about it. Hundreds of veteran businesses hopped on there and said, I need this. Hey, I budgeted for this next year, but I'm going to bring it forward. I'm going to help you. And all of a sudden this guy got inundated with orders, right? But it took courage to humble himself to say, I need help. Because it's very easy to isolate, right? Dave, you and I, we talk about this all the time. It's easy to fall into the dark side. It's easy to isolate and not tell anybody. But I encourage you, lean into the community. You will only get out of it what you put into it. And here's just a tip that what I've learned. If you serve others first, they're more likely to serve you when you raise your hand and say, hey, brothers, sisters, I need your help. Yeah. Something happens when we serve first.
Yeah, it's hard. I don't know what the saying is. But it's hard to get warmth out of the fire when the flame is so low or something like that, right? You gotta put something into it to start getting something out.
Yeah.
And if you go in without expectations, like I'm here to serve, pretty soon you will feel better. And then there will be a point when you will be like, oh man, I better bring this to my community. Yeah. And they'll be there to help you. Just like that, a great example that you had,
Yeah.
And one of the things that I'm in the Flip Lifestyle community and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it because I feel like I'm helping others and I'm contributing. So one of the things that the side thing it does is it gets my brain off of my own problems for a little bit. And I'm thinking, oh yeah, there's other people out there that are having issues and I have some expertise in this and I can help and all that stuff. So it's just, the endorphins go, it's just a great way to do things. And, even going back to last night, it's like, we're still thinking about our get together last night. And man, there is nothing like community.
Yeah, really for sure. I want to just make sure that I'm not, what's the word? I'm not confusing people. That is not an edict. It was not a commandment that you have to go in and serve people in our community first. Truly, if you have an emergency and you've never participated in the community before, still make that your first question. Say, hey, folks, I'm new here. I know it's my first time, but I need your help. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do that. Don't feel like you got to wait 6 months or 30 days before you start asking for help. The form is there for that. I'm just saying, I think that in life, serving first, the stars and moons start aligning for you and great things tend to happen for you.
Yeah. You have to do what you need to do because there's times when, it's kind of like in the airplane when you lose the pressure and the mask comes down, you're supposed to put the mask on yourself first before helping somebody else. Yeah, you may be in that position to do that. And that is totally, totally okay.
Yes.
Because we want to help you and get you to that position of more strength and health.
Yeah.
So then you can help other people. The guy in the business forum, oh my gosh, everybody coming to helping him. Well, now he's going to be built up and imagine who he's going to be able to help from then on.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So that's just the way the community works. And folks, you got sure you get community. If we want you in, if not, get into some community. Anything else, sir?
No, I think that was good. I'm glad that that was a good topic. So again, keep
Yeah.
the questions coming in, folks. Either, we monitor a lot of these forums where this little podcast will sit. If you're not in the community, you can go ahead and ask your question there. If you're in the community, go to the forum, ask your question there, raise your hand, and Dave and I, when we see it, we'll be glad to help, and the other community members will jump on there as well.
Okay.
All right.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. All right. Well, thank you everybody for spending with us today. And remember, building a team is the way to reclaim your freedom. And we're here to help you. We just talked about being in community together.
Yeah.
And we're in the community. We want to help you. That's what we're here to help serve you guys.
Yeah.
So we want you to do 3 things for us. And we'd really, really appreciate it. Number 1, subscribe to this podcast if you haven't already done so. Number 2, give us a great rating. If you're going to give us a 1 star, don't rate. no, go ahead and rate whatever you want to do. And then number 3,
we will hunt you down.
Number 3, go to HireMyVA.com for more information on our course and our great community that's there to help you. We're here to help you. We want you to prepare for, properly hire, and thrive with virtual assistants so that you can reclaim your freedom. And we're helping people now. We want to help you too. So just go to HireMyVA.com for more information.
Yeah. Hey, folks, do yourself a favor, do the world a favor. Go do something significant today. All right. Go get them.
All right. Take care, you guys.